everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do a look and review on a palette. So before I get started, please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and also hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload videos, and please give it a thumbs up at the end if you like this video. So what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be doing a look on the new Anastasia and Carli Bybel palette, their collab. It's not that new, I've had this for a while. If you guys saw my Ulta haul, you would see that I purchased this palette. So I figured I would just do a look with it because I just have it here and I've been wanting to use it. So once again, this is the Anastasia and Carli Bybel palette, which looks like this. And this is what it actually looks like. The exact same as the packaging. So once again, if you saw that Ulta haul, if you didn't, I'll leave it linked somewhere up here. This is, let me just take out the brush. It does come with a brush, but I never use these brushes because I don't like them. So this is what the actual palette looks like. These are the beautiful shades. There are a total of 14 shades, some mattes and some shimmering. So I am going to be doing a look with these, and I am also going to be reviewing the actual palette. I don't think I'm going to be swatching all of the shades, but I am going to be showing you the names of them. So if you guys can see right here, the first one is called Bali, Bybel, Mandala, Libra, Jody, OA, Bowie, Bear, Moo, Shy, Cindy, Steph, Aura, and My Angels. As I can see by this palette, she does mention her cats. She does have cats, and I think all the names of her cats are here, which is Bowie, Bear, Shy, Cindy, and that's about it. And then I know there is Steph. She goes by that name for her dad. I think her dad's name is Steve or something. And yeah, so these are the shades right here. I think I'm going to be swatching this one, which is called OA, which is this pretty one, right here. That one looks so pretty, so I'm just going to be swatching it right here. Oh, that shade is so pretty. It has kind of like a metallic to it. And I also want to swatch My Angels, which is this last one right here. This is like a gold one. It did have a little bit of a kickback, but I don't mind. See that shade? That's a gold shade right there. It is so pretty. Let me just swatch a matte shade, which is Steph, that maroon one. I'm gonna swatch this one. I think I'll do it somewhere here. It's a little bit patchy, but we'll see once we have it on the eyes, because you know me, I don't like to judge on the shadows by swatching them. I like to judge them by how they apply to your eye, because once you apply it to your eye, it is totally different. Okay, so I'm just going to be grabbing my hair back because I don't want it to get on the way. So what I want to do is I want to apply my eyeshadow shields. I didn't do it last time and it was a complete mess. So these are eyeshadow shields. I think I have them listed on the bottom description for you guys. I get them off eBay, and I just like to apply them here because it gives me this crisp line right here, and also protects me from any like fallout. It just catches on here. And I don't peel the whole thing. I mainly peel just like the top one, put it on my hand just to take off the stickiness, and then just apply it here. This one is bothering me a little bit, so I'm going to move it. If you guys hear my dog crying, that's Luna. She wants to come in, but then she won't leave me alone, so I'm not going to get her in. So you might hear her crying while I'm filming. So I'm going to be doing a primer on my eyes, and I'm using the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly, which looks like this. And I'm just going to be using a buffing brush This is the one I always use. It doesn't have a name or a brand, but I'm pretty sure it's Morphe. I just don't know which one it is. But any buffing brush that you have will work. So this paint pot, I like it because it cancels all my redness and my little veins from my eyelids. So that's why I like to use this one instead of concealer, because like I said before, I felt like concealer was kind of creasing my eyelids. So I started using this one. And you don't need to set it with a powder. This one sets on itself. If you want to, you could set it with a powder, but you don't have to. So I honestly don't know what I want to do to my eyes, but I want to do something like pinkish and then maybe purplish on the inner part. I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and start with my crease shade, which I always do my crease first. And I just want something natural because usually that's what I do on my crease, just so the other shadows can blend. So I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is called Shy. It's like a brownish, light brown shade, and I'm going to be applying this all over my crease. Okay, just like that for now. Then I'm gonna be grabbing this brush. This is a Morphe E18. It's just a small brush like this, and I'm gonna be grabbing the shade Steph, which is this maroon one, and I am going to be applying this on the outer V of my eye. So first I just wanna press it in there, and then I am going to be going in with my blending brush and blending it. I'm going to go back to that blending brush that I used for my crease. I'm going to be grabbing a little bit more of Chai, tap the excess, and I'm going to start blending this into the crease just a little bit. So once I blend that shade, it does take a little bit of the pigment away, but it doesn't look bad. You can always add a little bit more. So I'm going to be grabbing a little bit more of Steph and then just adding more here because I do want it to look a little bit darker. Right now I'm going to be cleaning a little bit of this because I do want something shimmering in there. Okay, so that's how it looks. I do like this color. It's not as intense as I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. You can always build it up more if you like to. I'm just going to leave it like this for now. So I'm going to be grabbing my paint pot again in the shade Painterly, the same one that I use. I'm going to be grabbing this small brush, which I use to cut my crease. And this is the Morphe M421. I'm not really going to be cutting my crease. I just want to clean this inner part right here. I'm going to be using this same brush, and I am going to be picking up this shade right here, which is called Aura. Is this pink one right here. And I'm going to be applying that where I apply the paint pot, which is all this area. Oh my god, this is such a pretty shade. It is so glittery. I'm going to be applying all of this in here. I'm going to leave this inner part empty because I do want to put a little bit purple in there. I'm going to turn my brush around to the other side, and I think I'm going to be using this purpley shade right here, which is called Mandala. And I'm going to be applying that on this inner part right here. This will just brighten up a little bit the inner part of my eye. I'm going to go back to the shade Steph, and I'm just going to be applying a little bit more here and blending this right here. I'm gonna be blending like where the glitter ends and the other shade, just so I don't see, you know, like, you know, so I don't just see like the glitter and then this just like a line. That's what I mean. You just want to make sure you blend these two together so they blend nicely. Okay, that looks so pretty, you guys. Camera doesn't really pick how the actual shades look in real life, but this looks so pretty. So now I'm going to be removing, oh my god, it's been a while since I don't use these. I'm going to be removing these eyeshadow shields, and I'm going to be moving on to my foundation and stuff, because I like to do my foundation first and move on to my actual under eye. So I'm just going to be spraying my face with the Smashbox primer water. I always use this one first. I just feel like my skin, you know, feels fresh after I use that. And then for my primer, I'm going to be using the Becca. This is the Becca First Light priming filter, and this is the one that looks purple. This one also helps like with brightening of the face. And then for foundation, I'm going to be using the NARS foundation. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation, and this is in the shade Patagonia. So I am going to be using this one, and I just do like 4 pumps. This is like a super full coverage, I would say medium to full coverage foundation, and it leaves your skin flawless. And I'm using my Morphe sponge. This is the Jeffree Star collection sponge. Make sure you blend to your neck. You don't want your neck to look a different shade than the actual face, because you know sometimes your face can be a little bit lighter than your neck. That happens to me, and I know a lot of people. So make sure you blend your foundation to your neck. So I did 3 pumps of foundation, and I still have a lot here left, so I think I would have only gotten maybe 1.5 or 2. I did apply a little bit too much. So now I am going to be using my concealer. So I'm going to be using the Morphe concealer. This has been my favorite concealer at the time, and it's in the shade C1.65, and I'm just going to be applying a little bit here, and then right here, center of the nose, and just a little bit here. And once again with my Morphe sponge, now I'm using the tip of the sponge. I'm going to be blending this in here. Okay, now I'm going to be setting my under eye. Well, actually I'm going to be setting my entire face. And I have been using the Jaclyn Hill. This is her, what is it called? This is called her Luminous Powder in the shade Brighten Up. This is a setting powder. I'm just going to be grabbing a little bit on here on the sponge, and then very so lightly applying this under my eye. This does have a little bit of a sheen to it, kind of like sparkly. I like it because I feel like it leaves your skin not feeling like it's powdery, if you know what I mean. It gives it a little bit of a sheen to it, and I absolutely love this powder. So I'm just setting my entire face, not with a lot. I just do a little bit of the powder just to set the actual foundation in place. A lot of people don't set their foundations, and that's totally fine. It's you do what you like and what works for you. But if I don't set my foundation, I feel like it kind of like melts, and I feel it's sticky. So that's why I like to apply powder all over my foundation, especially here where I apply my bronzer and contour and everything, because then I feel like it leaves it kind of like muddy. so now I have this. So now I am going to be moving on to my lower lash line. I'm going to be doing my lower lash line first, and then I'll move on to the rest of my face. So for my lower lash line, I just want to use a flat definer brush, and this is a Morphe M432. I'm going to be using that same shade that we use, which is called Steph. I'm going to be applying this only on the half of my lower lash line, which is mainly like in the outer V, and then just leave the inner corner empty for that glittery shade. So first I'm just going to be applying it in there, just like that. I'm going to be grabbing a small pencil brush. This is a Morphe E36. I'm going to be grabbing a little bit more of that shade, and then just make sure you blend this shade right here. Just like this. And then for my inner part, I'm going to be grabbing another brush. So I'm going to be grabbing another brush. This is a super tiny brush. This is a MAC 316, and I'm going to be grabbing the pink shade that we used on our lid, which is called Aura, and I'm going to be applying this on the inner part of my lower lash line. Just like that. So now I am going to be applying my, I don't think I'm going to be bronzing, I'm just going to be contouring. So I'm going to be, this is a new one. So I'm going to be using my Anastasia contour, which is this one, the Anastasia contour. And I'm going to be using this middle shade right here, which you guys know, that's my shade. That's the one I use because it's the one that hit pan already. So I'm just going to be applying it with my NARS Itro brush. I haven't used this brush in a while, and the other day I grabbed it, and I don't know why I ever put it down because it is so good. It just gives you like the perfect, you know, line right there. And I'm just going to be blending this towards my temples. And my nose. What a difference the contour makes. And I don't really do like a super huge contour. I just, you know, minimal. Now I'm going to be applying blush, and I'm going to be using the Morphe blush palette. This is the 8W palette, which looks like this. I've used this one before. And I'm going to be applying this shade right here, which is called Gold. Like a pinky shade. Just apply a little bit right here. So for my eyeliner, I'm going to be applying the one that I always do, which is the Sephora Kohl Liner in the shade Cocoa. I really do need to sharpen this because I don't want to stab my eye with it, because I do need to sharpen it. I actually think I need a new one because this one's already running low. So I'm going to be applying the eyeliner. Just a little bit like that. So I'm going to be doing my eyebrows and eyelashes off camera like always, because you guys know how I do that. So for my lashes, I'm going to be using the Lisa lashes right here in the style Lyss, which look like these. You all know I have a coupon code, so I'll leave that in the description box if you guys want to go check them out. They are super affordable. So I'm going to be applying that, and my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia brow definer in the shade Chocolate, and mascara, I'm just using this is the Tarte Man Eater mascara. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I applied my eyelashes and my eyebrows. What a difference, right? I know eyelashes and eyebrows make a huge difference. I have always said that. An eye makeup look without lashes, it's nothing. That's my opinion. So I feel like eyelashes make your eyes open a little bit more. The only thing I'm left to apply is my highlighter. So I am going to be using the Anastasia Glow Kit right here. And let me just grab my highlighting brush, and I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is called Stardust. Is this pinkish right here. I'm going to tap the excess a little bit and just, oh, yes baby, this is what I'm talking about. It's so pretty. I feel like highlighting brings everything back to life. I'm going to be applying a little bit here on the tip of my nose, right here. I'm going to be grabbing a small brush. This is a Morphe E35 brush. I'm going to be grabbing a little bit of that, applying it right here on the inner tear duct of my eye, just to brighten that a little bit more. Grab a little bit under the eyebrow. I try to make my eyebrows match a little bit more this time, because I noticed on my previous videos one of them was shorter. I don't know what's going on with this eyebrow, but this eyebrow is a little bit shorter from here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I overwaxed them, I don't know. So I try to make them as even as I could right now. This one looks a little bit weird, but we'll just work with it. So now for, I don't know what lip color I want to do. I think I want to do something not that bright. So I'm going to be using my Kylie lip liner in the shade Dirty Peach. I don't know if anyone else's Kylie lip liners do this. Let me just show you. See what I mean? Like, I don't know. This is so weird. Like, they just come out. And that has been happening with all my Kylie lip liners. So I'm just going to be applying lip liner. I like to fill in my lips with the lip liner and then going with my lipstick or whatever that I'm using. So for lipstick, I'm going to be using a regular lipstick. This is the ColourPop Luxe lipstick in the shade Stone Fox. Looks like this. Actually, I think that's a little bit too light, so I'm going to be applying a little bit of the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade Calabasas. Just a little bit. There you go. That's a little bit better. And finally, I'm going to be setting my face. I'm using the ColourPop. This is the All Star Face Setting Spray, which looks like this. This one smells amazing. Smells like autumn leaves and stuff. It smells so good. So this is the entire look right here. Let me zoom you guys in so you guys can see the eye makeup look closer. So this is what the eye makeup look looks like. I really love all these shades, you guys. They are so pretty. So yeah, my thoughts on this palette. The shades are so pretty. I still have to work with other shades. I didn't use that many shades, but the ones that I used, they work perfectly. That maroon one, after I did the whole entire look, it came through. At first I was like, I don't know, because once you blend it, the pigment did go away, but you can always build it up. But now that I have my entire eyelid with shades, with shadows, it looks so pretty. So yeah, I really do like this palette. I believe this is a limited edition palette, but I'm pretty sure they still have it. And yeah, I really like this palette. This is the Carli Bybel palette. I love her so much. So yeah, that is it for right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you back soon. Bye.